Misfortune Teller gave me so much nostalgia, and that's not because I remembered this episode, but it's because of the actual fortune teller, which I'll talk about in a moment. This is the second segment of the 23rd episode of Arthur, and Prunella is having a half birthday party. Love the concept. And while there, they meet her sister Rubella. Interesting name. And Rubella gives Prunella a fortune teller for her birthday, and this fortune teller is one of those ones that I loved making as a child. It's those ones that I don't know how to describe them without a visual aid, but you hold them with your fingers and you ask somebody to pick a color, and then a number, and then another number. You lift up the flap, and it's a fortune. Apparently, in America, they're called cootie catchers. I had never heard that before. I was very baffled when I heard that in this episode. Apparently, it's because it or kind of physically resembles insects that catch things. I don't really know. I don't like that name for it. I find it very weird. We always just call them fortune tellers. But anyway, the fortune teller makes some unusual predictions that come true, such as Buster getting an A in his test. And suddenly the children, Arthur and the gang, all become obsessed with this fortune teller, and they will not do anything without consulting it. And sometimes that means they have to do awkward things, or they don't get to do the things they want to, and they become very obsessed and superstitious about this. Will this ever end? I really thoroughly enjoyed it. We never, to my recollection, we never relied on fortune tellers to that extent. We didn't let them control us, but that's definitely what's happening here. And understandably, because they said if you don't listen to the fortune teller, bad things will happen. And the brain is an example of what happens. And after that, they become very superstitious. And I can see how this would happen in a playground of school children. And I really thoroughly enjoyed the nostalgic aspect of the fortune teller. I liked how they animated it. I had a lot of fun with it. I liked how it ended. I won't say any more than that, but I think it was a very well-rounded episode. That was a lot of fun. It's definitely one that appeals to the nostalgic element for me. You know, I watch Arthur for the nostalgia. Even when I don't remember specific episodes, I still feel nostalgic watching it. And when it incorporates something else that's specifically nostalgic for me, it brings back a lot of happy memories. I've just realized I don't know if I can actually remember how to make a fortune teller. I know it's just some kind of origami, that I'm not very good at origami. I think you fold in the four corners to the middle, turn it upside down, do the same again and fold it up. I'm not sure, I might have to give it a go after this, but it definitely brought back a lot of very happy memories, made me feel a huge rush of nostalgia, and it's a pretty sweet episode in general.